Hello everyone and welcome to another video with focus on jelly printing. I took 3 jelly prints which I wasn't happy with and I worked with them in order to give them some interest. So I would like to show you my process. I would say this is my angle, this is my specialty. Just keep working with it, keep adding layers until you get something that's satisfying. And what I like to do is to scan the images during the process. That way, if I go too far, I can always go back and use the digital image. Using copper and black with a stencil. This was a 12 stencil set from Amazon. And this is another of my specialties, washing dirty papers. I just can't help it. I do it all the time. I take the baby wipes and take off some of the paint while it's still wet. Here I'm trying to decide what to do next. Again, copper and botanicals. You will see this didn't do much good for me and it will be covered completely in the final result, as it often happens in jelly printing. Yeah, not much there. Okay, what next? This is delicious sky blue color by Amsterdam, using another from the 12 stencil set. This stencil gives some amazing effect. Yeah, check it out. And now adding that ghost on this print, and again the baby wipe and washing the paper. My favorite pastime, washing the paper. Just because I love grunge. Trying to decide where to put it. So as I work, I have several older prints at my side, and always trying to figure out where to put the ghost. Sometimes I apply it with paint, sometimes with transparent paint, and sometimes with gel medium. Another stencil, and this using the brayer takes off some of the paint and gives it interesting texture. This is Schumacher mixed media notebook, and I love it because it allows me to take out the pages and put them back in. And for that reason, I have to make sure that I place the gel plate exactly where it needs to go so it looks good in the journal. You will see me using a template at a later point. Now I'm applying Arteza Gold, which is delicious gold paint. Excellent quality. Taking excess gold off. And this is the template. So it is the size of the page from the journal. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention and I have the template upside down. So I didn't get it exactly where I wanted it to go. I wish I pulled it at this point. It would be grunge. Now I'm marking the top to make sure I don't make the same mistake twice. Trimming the edges to make sure that I have the right placement. Mixing white with gold. This is something I have seen in Wiki Read videos. And printing with botanical is my absolute favorite. A little sun. Not bad. Alright, ghost. What do we gonna do with that? And I place it back on that red page. And you can see I didn't place it exactly where it was supposed to go. So once again I grabbed the baby wipe and fix it. So you have to do it very quickly while it's still wet. I think this print will need a little bit more work. It's a little blah for my taste. I still have some paint left and now I'm trying to figure out where it will go. Wherever it goes, it will create more grunge. This would be nice, huh? So many options. And this is what I decided to go with. Again, trimming the edges for a better fit. And now I'm applying gel medium to the gel plate, rolling it out, saturating the white paint below. And now this will have to dry for at least 5 minutes. And in meantime, I'm coming back to this print. You don't see me creating this print because the first half of the video didn't come out good. So here I am trying to fix it with black woody Stabilo pencil. Not every pencil works on top of jelly prints, and I have learned that these Stabilo woody pencils go on nicely, and they can be wiped off if you don't like it. Alright, another stencil set, again 12 set from Amazon, and this is pen pastel, pearlescent white. Later on you will see me using Distress Oxide ink, so I use these to embellish my final print, to add shadow and highlight. I love the effect I get with this pearlescent white pen pastel. However, you have to use fixative, and I was using the Krylon Camar varnish, which is little toxic, so I take it outside and spray it out there and let it completely dry before I bring it back in. There is a product which is less toxic. I believe it's called SpectraFix. So here you see me using the Distress Oxide by Ranger. The color is called Ground Espresso. And this will set in about 15 minutes. So if you are not happy with it, you can take it off with baby wipe, but after about 15 minutes it's set. Adding another layer to make it darker. And I think my next step will be to buy a gold pen pastel or an white Distress Oxide. I wonder if that white Distress Oxide will give me the same result as the white pen pastel. And I can of course use paint to work with these stencils. So again, embellishing with the Distress Oxide ink. These little pads are refillable. So once it dries out, you can add more ink to it. I will list a link to these stencils in the video description. They are great price. If you buy stencils individually on Stencil Girl website or similar websites where they sell stencils, you easily pay $20 for pencil with the shipping. So this will give you lots of options. Can play endlessly with a set like this. I don't wash the stencils. Sometimes when I use them, I have still the leftover pen pastel on them, and that gives some interesting results. With jelly printing, just expect the unexpected. Just go with the flow. Let the divine plan unfold. After all, it's just about play, having good time, having fun, and create your own reality. Forget what's happening in the world out there. Bring joy to the world by creating something new, unique. So you can go on and on and on. So if you like the content of my videos, please subscribe. And that will help my small YouTube channel to grow. Copper. This is again one of the prints you didn't see me creating because it was in the first half of the video, which failed. Now I'm working section-wise, rolling the paint towards the edge to get an interesting effect. I used the botanicals, put it back on. Alright, what's next? Oops! That was supposed to go on the plate. Baby wipes. No big deal. Interesting. Interesting. Alas, I'm not completely happy, and once again I go with the baby wipe, bringing out some of the colors that have been covered with paint, making it more grungy. And that's it. Bye bye.